Why is it that some people are making $10,000 a month with simple AI tools, while others are struggling to make their first dollar online? Is it because they have coding skills, massive budgets, or some secret knowledge? What if I told you that right now there's a company called bolt.new that's generating massive revenue through nothing but a subscription model? And that today, I'm gonna show you exactly how to copy their entire business model. Here's what's crazy. I have zero coding knowledge, zero experience building websites, and yet I'm about to build the exact same type of AI tool that's already proven to work. We're not reinventing the wheel here. We're literally copying a business that's already making serious money. In the next few minutes, I'm gonna walk you through the entire process, how to build the technical features using AI to do all the heavy lifting, how to set up the subscription model that generates recurring revenue, and how to connect Stripe so you can start receiving payments immediately. By the end of this video, you'll have everything you need to launch your own AI tool business, even if you've never written a single line of code in your life. But here's the thing, if you click away now, you'll miss the exact blueprint that could change everything for you. So stick with me, because what I'm about to show you is the fastest path from $0 to $10,000 a month that I've ever discovered. Let's dive in. The AI tool that we're gonna use is Replit. With my code JakeAI, you will get a 10% discount and full access to the Replit agent. I added the link in the description down below. We're starting this project on Replit using its AI-powered builder to spin up a full-stack app directly from a written prompt. The goal is to recreate a simplified version of something like Writer, a tool that helps users generate AI-powered content across different writing needs. What we're building should feel modern and intuitive, with clean visuals, multiple writing templates, and built-in monetization options. To kick things off, we'll guide Replit with a detailed first prompt that covers all the core templates. Let's say, build an AI writing tool with a modern, responsive UI. Create 3 main templates for content creation: blogs, newsletters, social media posts, marketing copy, ads, landing page for product descriptions, and business writing, emails, job descriptions, cover letters. Each template should generate AI content based on a short user prompt. Important disclaimer, building apps and making money online isn't easy, despite what other YouTubers are saying. When I show you how to build an app, I'm demonstrating the technical process and potential, not guaranteeing your results. These AI tools are legit and the techniques work, but success depends on your execution, timing, and honestly, some luck. Most apps don't make money immediately, and many don't make money at all. I'm not promising you'll get rich or quit your job. This isn't financial advice or a get-rich-quick scheme. I'm just showing you what's possible with these tools. What you do with that knowledge is entirely up to you. Alright, expectations set, let's continue to building the app. Replit responds with a surprisingly solid foundation. Right away, we have a clean interface, category tabs, input fields laid out clearly, and action buttons that trigger AI responses in real time. The AI returns content based on the selected template and places it directly in the correct section. Simple and precise. Each section is modular, which is a win. The logic is cleanly separated, so adding new features later won't mean tearing the whole thing apart. Honestly, it's a strong base to build on. And from here, we're ready to start layering in more functionality. Now, to improve the flow of the writing process and avoid splitting content across different sections, we're gonna shift towards a centralized editor. Instead of having each AI output appear in its own separate box, the idea is to route everything into a single, unified workspace where users can focus on one clean panel. Let's guide Replit by saying, add a central rich text editor where generated content appears. Users should be able to freely edit the output. Each template should route its AI output directly to this editor, so users can continue working from one place. This update removes the older layout where each section handled its own output. Now, the centralized editor takes over, and it's instantly more usable. Users can jump right into editing without copying or moving content around. The toolbar adds quick formatting options like bold, italics, and lists, which makes it easier to polish text directly. On top of that, Content from different templates can be merged into one document seamlessly. Everything stays in context. After testing, we can see a few bugs here. There are weird behaviors like the cursor jumping around, focus randomly disappearing, or edits getting erased. Not ideal. To fix this, we'll simply tell Replit there are problems when editing the generated text. That prompt triggers a round of cleanup. The text input becomes more stable, formatting behaves as expected, and editing finally looks reliable. Now the editor's ready to support actual writing without interruptions. Alright, writing tools are great at generating content, but what happens after that? Most of the time, users still need to tweak, polish, or rewrite parts before anything's ready to publish. That's why we need enhancement features. Instead of forcing users to bounce between apps or plugins, we're gonna build editing tools directly into the writing flow. Let's tell Replit exactly what we wanted to build. Enable users to highlight any portion of text, show a floating toolbar with tools to rephrase, expand, summarize, fix grammar and tone, continue writing, and run custom AI commands entered by the user. This prompt adds a sleek floating toolbar that shows up the moment text is highlighted. It looks lightweight but powerful. Users can now rephrase awkward lines, add depth with the expand option, or trim things down using the summarize tool. There's also grammar correction for clarity and tone, a continue writing feature that flows naturally from the existing content, and a custom command box that opens up direct AI control. Anything from make it sound more confident to rewrite in passive voice. That said, the first version is not landing quite really well. The toolbar loads in, but it's stuck awkwardly in one spot, far from where the user is actually working. To clean it up, we'll say, I don't see the feature we implemented, and the toolbar shows up at the bottom and is difficult to see and use. These nudges fix the placement logic. Now the toolbar stays near the selected text, tracks scrolling properly, and adjusts with a screen size, so it's always right where it needs to be. But clean editing tools only get us halfway there. If the writing doesn't match the voice, it still feels off. Every writer has a voice, and for users who want their content to actually sound like them, tone matters just as much as accuracy. Whether they're creating for clients or building a brand, having the right style built in saves time and keeps things consistent. So the next step is tone personalization. Let's tell Replit how to build this part. Add a tone selection system with built-in tones like friendly, formal, professional, and witty. Allow users to upload a writing sample to train a custom tone. Users should also be able to save and manage multiple custom tones for different projects or clients. With that, the app now includes a tone dropdown that lets users instantly shift styles. A blog post can go from playful to formal in one click. For more tailored results, users can upload writing samples, which the AI uses to learn the phrasing, rhythm, and voice from actual content. Once a tone is trained, we can save it under personalized names like Client A Voice or E-commerce Formal, making it easy to switch writing styles depending on the project. Early on, custom tones required pasting raw text, which wasn't ideal. To streamline that, we'll say, allow users to upload files to create a custom tone. Now, users can upload TXT or docx files directly, and the app parses the content as reference material for tone analysis. Once the voice feels right, the next question is, does the content hold up? Because even with a perfect tone, weak structure or poor SEO can tank performance. So now we move from voice to value. AI can generate a lot of content fast, but for professional writers, that's just the first step. What really matters is quality. Things like originality, tone, and SEO all come into play once the draft is in place. To help with that, we're adding a dedicated space for optimization and refinement tools. Now, we'll tell Replit to handle this part. Add a sidebar section for optimization and quality tools. Include a plagiarism checker to flag copied content, an AI humanizer that rewrites content to sound more natural, and an SEO tool that suggests keywords, meta titles, and meta descriptions. These tools should work independently from the templates. That prompt sets up a sidebar with 3 powerful features: The plagiarism checker scans output for originality, flagging anything too similar to existing content. The AI humanizer takes robotic or stiff writing and rewrites it with a more natural flow. And the SEO assistant offers suggestions for keywords, titles, and descriptions, helping writers fine-tune their content for search without leaving the app. Each tool is fully self-contained and works on demand, right from the editor. At first though, the placement was not working properly. The tools are buried inside the navigation and easy to miss. To fix that, we'll say, transfer the optimization tools out of the navigation and somewhere clear. Enable a toggle function so it can be toggled easily and as needed. This change adds visibility toggles and moves all the tools into an expandable sidebar. It keeps everything organized but still right there when you need it. Instead of cluttering the writing space, the sidebar quietly stays on the side, ready to open up for quick edits, tone shifts, or optimization tweaks without breaking your flow. Now, when users start relying on advanced features, it's a clear signal the app is ready to offer something more, something worth paying for. Instead of giving everything away, we'll introduce a clean upgrade path that feels seamless and fair. Stripe will handle the heavy lifting, so setting up paid plans won't get in the way of the user experience. We'll pass this straight to Replit. Integrate Stripe with support for monthly and yearly plans. Lock premium features such as plagiarism detection, tone training, AI humanizer, and SEO optimization behind a paywall. Use Stripe test mode for now and unlock premium access after a successful test payment. Stripe is set up with test keys and product tiers are configured directly from the dashboard. After a user completes a test checkout, the app unlocks premium access for that session. No manual steps required. All gated features are now tied to a valid subscription. During testing, Stripe fails to initialize properly. To keep progress moving, we're gonna bypass the issue by telling Replit it failed to initialize payment. Bypass this so we can use Stripe Checkout. That unlocks checkout flow and confirms that the system responds correctly to a successful payment. To polish the experience further, we will use another prompt. After a successful subscription, there should be indicators of premium and a premium badge. The paywalls should also be gone. Once this goes live, users who subscribe will immediately unlock a gold badge next to their name, full access to premium content, and a completely frictionless experience. No more locked features or dead ends. You've just watched a complete AI-powered writing platform come to life, built from scratch without writing a single line of code. Everything's working. The editor, tone personalization, optimization tools, and even premium access through Stripe. If this got you thinking, good, that's the point. You don't need to wait around for someone else to build your idea. Use the same tools, start with a prompt, and make it real. I'll catch you in the next one.